Go.
All right, welcome to day 2. We are still in New Zealand. All right, our letter is N. N for New Zealand. If you look down, it's one of those wonky letters. Capital, lowercase, looks totally different. Totally different. So if you would, you take your finger and you go straight down, and straight down to connect. If I ended up adding another line, it would be like an M. Okay, so start at the top, go down, go down, go down. All right, and then if you're looking at your lowercase, halfway, straight line down, and then we're gonna loop it around, all the way around. If I stopped, let's see, if I stopped right there, okay, what does that look like?
Looks like a lowercase r.
Looks like a lowercase r. We have practiced our lowercase r, so if you can make a lowercase r, you can carry it on and make your lowercase n. All right? So, capital, lowercase, totally different, same letter. All right, you can get your markers out. You start at the top, straight line down, and then kind of a diagonal, and then connect them, straight line down. And then with your lowercase, same thing. We're gonna do a straight line down. We're gonna loop it all. Ooh, Miss Chrissy went crazy. All right, we're gonna loop it all the way down. All right. If you look at your board, we have N is for New Zealand. If you look in the top right, actually that's your left.
Yep.
Top left, what is that picture of?
That is a picture of the shape of New Zealand. So it has 2 main islands, which you can see here. And if you look closely, there's a little bit of its flag in there too, kind of like what we saw in our passport on day 1.
That's right. I want to go. I want to go. Do you see any other N's, Miss Rachel?
I do. If you look down here in the word Zealand, there's an N right there.
Okay. That's our lowercase. Look at this. It's a capital. Why do we have a capital there? Because it's a name. It's the name of a place. That N is in the middle of a word, so it is going to be lowercase. So we get to practice both.
Yep.
All right. So you ready for your guessing game?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's put a body in there and some feathers.
Oh,
So that's this.
That's a nest.
That is my nest. Yeah, that was a hard one, but that is a nest. All right. How about boop, boop, boop. Let's give it some hair. What is that right there?
That's a nose.
Yep.
There it is.
That's a nose. That is a nose. How about, it's kind of hard to draw, but something like that. You would put it in wood.
Oh, it's a nail.
It's a nail.
Okay,
Yeah, I was getting ready to draw a hammer to show the nail, but yes,
Perfect.
a nail. You could also do this one. Same word.
Fancy nails.
Fancy nails. Nails right there. All right, let me do one more. Oh my goodness. All right,
Okay.
This is far-fetched. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it.
I will give you a hint that is
Is that a newt?
It is a newt.
Yes.
It is
Got
a newt.
it.
Yeah. Wow, look at you.
I know,
I'm
right?
impressed. All right, if you want, you can erase your letter. And then you should have Play-Doh in your kit. So you can take that out. Woo!
Oh, there it
Miss
goes.
Chrissy's got some pink Play-Doh today. And then all you're going to do is you're going to roll it out and you're going to try to make the letter N, capital N, lowercase, using your Play-Doh because it's more fun that way. Am I shaking you?
No, it's all right. Got to make it long and skinny. There we go.
All right,
Better to
so
fit.
there's one. All right. Okay, there's my capital. Let's see if I've got enough here to make my lowercase. All right. I'm sad to say that this is our last country, right?
Indeed, but we're ending it at a beautiful country, and it's so fun to learn about too. So I'm glad you guys have been joining us this whole time, because New Zealand is one of the cool ones that we are learning about and visiting. So,
All right. Easy peasy. There you go.
all right.
Get to make my N. All right. Once you are done playing with your Play-Doh, flip your boards over. We can do this a couple of different ways. So first one, we're just gonna look. These are things that you are going to find in New Zealand, okay? So Miss Rachel will go over them, kind of put pictures with it.
Sure. So this is Hector's dolphin, which is a species of dolphins that lives in the ocean by New Zealand. Okay, this is a long word, but we can do it. We can all do it together. Po hutukava. And that is the Christmas flower.
I was gonna say, Miss Chrissy knows it as the Christmas flower.
Yep, it's beautiful and it blooms at Christmas time. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I believe we met this handsome creature the other day. This is the kiwi bird in here in New Zealand. This is a veta, which is a kind of insect, cricket, grasshopper type animal. And then of course we have our flag right there.
All right, so we are just going to look for the letters and count and see what we get. So Hector's dolphin, it has the letter H. It is capital. So we're just gonna look and see if we see any H's. Anything sticking out to you?
I see one right there.
One right there. You can take your Play-Doh or you can use your marker and exit out. I'm just gonna take my Play-Doh. I'm gonna cover it up and I'm gonna write a 1
Perfect.
right there.
Perfect.
Instead of writing a 1, if you choose and you're ready, see if you can write the letter. Okay. All right. So next one, Christmas flower. Miss Rachel says it better. Go ahead and say it.
So we're gonna do it again. Po hutukava.
Pohutukana.
Yeah. Close enough. We'll get there. But in Maori, in the language that this is in, this starts with the letter P. So don't look for C for Christmas. We're gonna look for P for the name of the flower. The pohutukava.
All right. So I see 1, 2, 3. I actually see 4 of them. So let's cover those up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and if you want, erase it and try to write your P. Okay, all right, next one, kiwi bird.
Starts with K.
All right, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh man, I saw it as soon as I did it.
There you go. Remember, Miss Chrissy's writing upside down, so she's got a challenge
All
with her letters and numbers. There we go.
All right, and then let's erase it and let's try to write our K.
Perfect.
All right, Weta. No?
Yeah, Weta or Veta. Yep.
Veta?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? I did it again.
That's all right. Try
Wait a
again.
second.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh my
Here, Miss
goodness.
Chrissy, I'll write it. I got it. There you go. That's it.
Oh my.
You just got to keep practicing, right,
I
Miss
know.
Chrissy?
Upside down.
That's
Upside
right.
down. Upside down. Miss Chrissy hasn't had all of her coffee today. All right. So there's my 5. But let's try doing our W.
Perfect.
All right. Last one. Flag. Easy peasy. I can look right there
Yep.
and see 1, 2.
2 F's right there.
2. Got them all covered. So we can put our F there. And then, oh, I'm sorry. I did it backwards. All right. 2.
Yep.
And then,
F, yep.
if you want, erase it and try to write your F. All right. Another way. If you want, don't use your Play-Doh. Woo! All right. You can count the H's. All right. H. Trace them on here. Write the number. Okay. P. Trace them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And write the number. All right. Just another way to do it. Totally up to you. Whatever you feel. You can always put it away and try it a different way another day. All right. If you look at the bottom, these are tattoos. Maori.
Yes.
Maori tattoos. Both females and males get them. Each one is a different symbol meaning different things. So, Miss Rachel, take it away.
Sure, take it away. So, this word is koru in Maori, and that means growth, like personal growth and so on. Not necessarily getting taller or bigger, but kind of growing on the inside. That's what that means. This is matau, which means luck. And then this last one down here is called pikorua, which means friendship.
I know, that cut it off just a little bit.
Yep.
Sorry about that, but that does say friendship right there.
Yep.
All right, so your goal is to just trace it using your dry erase marker. All right, stay on the outside and just see if you can trace them. You could trace all of them, or you can see if you can make the same shape using your Play-Doh, okay? Either way, that's fine with me. Preferably do them both. Trace it and then try to make the shape using your Play-Doh. All right, that one's kind of got a point on the end there. That looks pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yep. And then this one I am going to, it kind of looks like infinity 8s. Like a 8 with an extra top right here. Kind of crisscrosses. Interlocks.
Almost looks like it's braided.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. That's really
Very
cool.
cool. Very cool. And this one just kind of looks like a spiral. I'm not sure what this one, actually, isn't that more like a fishing lure?
Yeah, almost like yep. Like a fishing hook or a lure or something, yep.
All right, so the last one is different places that you will see in New Zealand. We just picked a couple of them. We picked Mount Cook. And once we trace our lines, we'll see what Mount Cook looks like. Tasman's Glacier, Glowworm Cave, which, yes, and yes, and we will be making that, and Milford Sound, okay? So, let's find out what Mount Cook looks like. So, let's just trace and see where we're gonna end up. Right there. Look at that.
Beautiful. Ah, love it.
Tasman Glacier. All right. Oh, we're gonna be a little tricky. We're gonna cross over. So cold. All right, Glowworm Cave. This is the one on my list. That's number 1 right there. And we'll learn more about that one on Friday.
Yep.
Day 5. And the last one, we have Milford Sound. And look at that. How beautiful. Miss Rachel will probably add some YouTube videos that you can look at and you can kind of explore these different
locations. Yeah,
yes.
right. These beautiful landscapes and all these
landscapes. And that's not
Yep.
what I'm looking for. What word am I looking for, Miss Rachel? I am looking for landmarks.
landmarks.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
All right, you guys. That is all I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.